Imagine Big Ed not doing one of those things. He's like, I'm canceling the wedding, but we'll stay banging, of course, which is bad. But imagine the other thing. I don't want to go out with you, but we'll still get married though. I hate my wife.
I haven't seen Ed in a month. He's only reached out to ask me when I'm gonna get my stuff out. That's the only communication I've had with Ed.
It's really sad because I can already tell that, besides the fact Liz is completely bummed out, it very much seems like Big Ed had made up his mind way before this whole marriage thing was happening. Because I don't think there's any person out there who can be like, I'm canceling the wedding and not feel any emotions other than to say, get your stuff. Like, she didn't do anything, so unless I'm missing a big piece of information, which I don't think I am, it seems pretty odd that this man would willingly be like, yeah, I don't like you anymore. I woke up one day, I looked at you and I was like, ugh, yuck.
Sit on it! No. Hawk.
That's, you know, nobody says that.
I don't know where I'll be living, but for now, my mom and I are back in Arkansas. We're going to pack up my things.
Liz basically says that she needs to pack all her stuff and that she doesn't know what she's going to do now that she is no longer with Big Ed. I want to feel sorry for Liz this whole episode, but certain times I'm not going to. If anybody looks at Big Ed and says, I trust this man and I'm going to willingly put my future in his hands, you should probably bear some of those consequences. I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, come on. It's not like it's the first time. He's literally on a TV show for being bad at relationships and having a fat, round body. Sorry, that second part was so unnecessary. He's a beautiful, voluptuous Buddha figure.
Just about ready to get the show.
Just always forget that she looks like him. I was like, damn, Big Ed, you shaved? That's her mom. Liz's mom looks like the person that she wanted to call daddy in bed. Let that sink in. All right.
Can't wait to see his face.
So she's bringing backup along as well in the form of Mama. Mama Bear over here is gonna come and protect her cub, and she is not happy because Big Ed has promised something he hasn't delivered. Now, again, I don't know if these two have eyes or they're related to Ray Charles or something, but Big Ed is on a show called 90 Day Fiancé, and everyone could see season 1 in which he was pretty despicable. Then he continued, so I don't know. I don't really know why we're having this convo is what I'm saying.
You're gonna come out of this a lot stronger than you went in.
But my mom's always been there. I don't think I can do this by myself.
You deserve so much better.
Everyone has been saying this since the very start. You should have been here from the start, Mama Liz. Everyone was like, why would someone like that go out with Big Ed? Everyone was on her side. And after years, we slowly came to the realization there was no wedding between these two because she keeps running back to him.
I decided to go for a little run. So I ran to the end of the road, and when I got there, I thought maybe I'd run to the end of town. Since I run this far, maybe I'll just run across the great state of Alabama.
And it's like being that one of those friends who's like, okay, I'm gonna save you 3-4 times, but then you keep doing it. I can't keep investing myself emotionally into this. That is what we're at right now with Liz. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are sorry, but at the same time, it's like, you did keep getting back together with him. What, 20 times?
21? You stupid.
21, the same number of Savage.
You stupid.
What?
The potential that you have far exceeds what he would have been able to give you.
Boom, shots fired. This is what happens when someone is way like out of the other person's league. You'll say things like, and now I'm going to do what I should have been doing the whole time. Yeah.
I need to go in there and get my stuff and just not cry over this.
Ooh, yeah, here's hoping that Liz doesn't cry. Liz, by the way, she does cry a lot. Now, I get that it's very emotional, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Again, like the 21 Savage song, it's a lot.
That stupid man had exactly what he was looking for, and he just tossed it to the side.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Big Ed's a dank sort of human being. He looks like a human being sometimes. So, yeah, he's a bit of a dank memes kind of dude. Not sure if you want to marry dank memes. I've never heard that be a thing. So, yeah, I agree with everything the mom is saying. Just, it's a bit late. This is like being on the lifeboat in the Titanic as you sail away, and then you're like, oh my god, it's sinking. Bit late there.
He is not going to find another woman, because everything that son of a bitch told me
I don't even know the lady, and she calling me a son of a bitch.
was nothing but an outright lie.
So a little bit Italian there at the end.
Son of a bitch. Everything that a son of a bitch told me. That spaghetti eating monster. What is wrong with the big head?
She also said he'll never find another girl. And hey, to his credit, by some stroke of luck, genius, something, he's finding these girls. They're lining up for the big Ed. I don't know why.
The promises he made, and that he was gonna take care of her, and he was gonna be there for her, and he's gonna treat her like a queen.
Does that sound like any of that was ever... Are you serious? Who... Okay, alright. Do you know when someone has a history of doing something and then they say they're not going to do it again? Do you think the people at AA see someone, they're like, Darren, how's it been since you stopped drinking 2 years ago? And he's like, I am so good, I will never drink again. Do you think the people at AA are like, well, we should go out for drinks then to celebrate your sobriety? Is that really something, do you think that is happening, Liz's mom? This man promised you what? He's going to take care of her, treat her like a princess after breaking up with her 20 plus times, being on a show called 90 Day, The Last Resort. That sounds like a 1945 Final Fantasy type beat. You know what I mean? It sounds like the end of something. You should have never trusted him.
He thinks he's God's gift to women. Eddie's just God's gift.
Martin Luther King. Martin Scooter King over here dropping the best bars I ever heard. He thinks he's God's gift to women, but he's God's gift to shit. Does that make sense to you? It doesn't to me, but I think she thought she was feeling herself. Honestly, if someone dropped a beat, she'd be like, Metro Boomin, we don't trust you. I feel like she's one step away from having a feature with Future.
So Liz left about 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so that's Liz's and Liz's mom's side. Now we take you to Big Ed, who at the moment is wearing, as usual, his craziest outfit. He wears those singlets every single day and shorts, and I don't know if it's cold outside. I don't know if his body is just warm from the girth. I am not sure, but this man refuses to wear clothes that look somewhat presentable. Maybe he just came from the gym. Maybe he just wanted to look like he came from the gym. Either way, he is blending fruit and also blending problems together. He's a blender.
I haven't seen or really talked to Liz since she left. All I know is she's coming back today. I know in my heart I've done everything I can. I'm ready to move forward. I bought a boat.
So this is how you can tell Big Ed is completely checked out. He checked out and went to Venice so long ago that the honeymoon was already planned in his head, and it was just him and himself. This dude literally said his to-be wife is not there, and he's like, new things happen in my life. Bought a boat. Can ride that at least. I bought a boat, you know, at least that thing I can shift my gears in. He's making like weird jokes. He's just saying weird things that you wouldn't say if the person you loved and you are not together anymore. I'd be in a bowl crying. Genuinely. I don't know how this man is so like happy unless he genuinely fell out of love a long time ago and only admitted it recently. And I wouldn't put that past him.
I bought a YouTube boat and I've been, I'm done with
Did you know that the lines
expensive
on the patties are actually...
Now I want to party on the river.
You're like 60. Do you want to be the riverboat man? Do you want? Honestly, if you get on a riverboat and you wear one of those straw hats, people will be like, "Oh my God, did I take a time warp? Is it 1932 again? Why is Jabba the Hutt on a boat? Seriously, dude, you're almost 60. Okay, this is like his second midlife crisis. It's like a 3/4 life crisis right here.
In a perfect world, I would love to still be a part of Liz's life, to be a part of Riley's. But I think at this point, Liz needs some time to heal.
So then Big Ed says something that I find pretty dank, honestly. He's like, he wants to be in Riley's life, but because of Riley's mom, Liz, he's not going to be in her life. And I feel like that is a young girl who actually loves and cares about you. That is not often, that is a very nice privilege to be able to be loved by someone. If you can make an impression on like kids. And by the way, I'm not saying YouTubers make an impression on kids. I don't know what the fuck is going on recently, but if we could not do that like that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If you can make an impression on young people, you know what? If you can make an impression on legal people that are of legal age, good. You should do that. Why? YouTube has to, why? This is not about that, just by the way. I just realized it is going to be so hard to say anything without being like, oh, by the way, 2 more EDPs just popped out every week. Sorry, this has nothing to do with Big Ed, let's get back to it.
I have been doing my best to move forward here in Northwest Arkansas. My hope is that when Liz comes over today, that she can be mature, not start a fight.
So Big Ed speaks like a child, basically saying like
he hopes that they can resolve this like adults.
He essentially removes himself from the blame of the situation, which I feel like is a big issue. Whenever you look at a fight and you ask two people about it later, oftentimes you'll hear the person who grows taking accountability for situations, and you'll hear the person who's in the exact same position victimize themselves. Big Ed constantly plays the victim and is like, she keeps starting it. I just wanted to be a loving husband, and she just keeps farting in my face and saying, take that. Oh, why does your head only reach up to my ass cheeks? She keeps making jokes like that. I had to divorce her. Divorced.
Like, I'm not sad. I'll probably be sad when she leaves, because it is final.
Do you think you have enough fruits there, brother? Why do you have a whole farm of fruits in that? Brother, are you gonna put water in that, please?
And I do love Liz, but I can't spend the rest of my life with her. There's no way that I'm gonna do it. I can't imagine anyone staying with her long term.
Big boy fires some shots saying he can't imagine anyone with her after being with her. This is such stupid shit sometimes. You know, every now and again you hear guys say some like dumb shit. Like, you're real dumb.
I would never be with someone like her.
Like after being with your ex-wife for like 10 years. Like, bro, you can't say that after being with someone for like a decade. I guess, I don't know, he's taking shots at Liz for reasons unknown to me. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I only know what goes on during the show. If that's all that they want me to see on the show, then it doesn't look like Big Ed is the prize here. So I don't know who's actually buying this.
She's always making me out to be the bad guy. Well, please. You know, it takes two to make a relationship. It takes two to break.
Spoken like a true D-bag. I mean, it doesn't take two people to break a relationship. Actually, it usually only takes one person. Believe it or not, if one person just starts cheating on you, it's not like, well, you let me. You know what I mean? Or if someone just starts being a complete a-hole or goes AWOL for that matter, it's not like you blame the other person for letting them. So I feel like your just ideology makes it seem like you're not mature enough to have a relationship, and that's very scary because you're like double my age. I could literally look at myself and fuse, and I would still be younger than you. And that is a problem because I feel like your maturity is a quarter of this.
At this point, I don't care.
He's not an easy person to love.
So, we take you back to Liz on her way to Big Ed, and she is driving with Mumze in the passenger seat, and she says some real stuff like Big Ed is not easy to love. And I'm gonna write that in my quote of duh. Okay.
And he's not. But I did love him.
He looks like Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, too.
You save me, Mom. Well, I made a joke too far. I called her mom Soulja Boy, and now Liz is crying.
Right now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to crank it like that.
Apology not accepted.
No, she's not crying because of me. This is TV. She's crying because she's thinking about the beautiful times and love that she's had with Big Ed. There's so many beautiful moments that she must have had with the man that the relationship is setting in. The sun is setting on their relationship. I don't know what she's thinking, man. Why does she cry over Big Ed? Honestly, I feel every time I see her, I'm like, why are you crying? I just feel that meme just, why? Anyway, after a nice cry in the car with Soulja Boy and riding shotgun, she finally turns up to Big Ed's house, and she's ready to take her stuff out and do the courageous thing. She also said that she does not want to fight. She's just gonna get her stuff and go. No more animosity between the two.
Oh, hey.
Now that is how you act when you're 58? Like a Gen Z teenager who doesn't want to talk to their dad after he grounded her? Good stuff, Big Ed. Did you see him? He was on his phone like, sup? Yeah. Yo. Nice. That's good. That's really good, Big Ed. That's how you handle situations. Everyone loves that.
Just wipe that down.
Ooh, passive aggressive? Wow, we're going 2 for 2. You might as well have pigtails and a vagina. Honestly, dude, like seriously though, why with the passive aggressive? Why can we not have a proper conversation with the people who have been such important figures in our lives? I'm obviously it's not an easy thing to do, but once you get past a certain age, I was really hoping that people get more mature. It just seems like the cutoff age is like 18. After that, you're whatever maturity level you want to be.
I'm gonna pack up all my things, put it in one room. The movers will come, pack it up, and then my mom and I are gonna drive back to San Diego.
That sounds like a good plan. I'm glad that you said that and told me how packing works. Now that I know that, we can move on to the next scene.
This can go in the trash.
Why is there just a watermelon though? Is that a decor item? Why has nobody cut through a watermelon that has been around for 3 weeks? Is it just a POC thing? I'd put my face into it like some butt cheek. I'd eat the shit out of that watermelon.
Tastes like candy.
I don't even care. I'm just saying. But like, why? Do white people do this? Is this a white people thing? I just buy watermelons so other people can't. What is happening?
Right. Oh, it did crack open. Look at that.
Liz, what did I tell you about cussing around my dogs? They can hear.
Okay, I've covered Big Ed for years. I've heard him say some stupid shit. But for no reason, Liz, she says some cuss word, and Big Ed says, what did I tell you about swearing around my dogs? They can hear you. And then he holds the dog's ear as if the dog can hear the words and be like, you bitch. And then the dog looks in the mirror and, I'm bitch? What are you talking about, Big Ed? That is literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Don't swear around my dog. Don't swear around my shoes either. Oh my God. They're impressionable in size 4.
It's the same watermelon that's been sitting there since I left. That's disgusting. Look at this.
Yeah, that's called penicillin.
This is actually like watching a kid. It's like watching a mom trying to be like, why is this there? Why have you left this out? And then the kid holds up a dog and he's like, power of dog. Cute power activate. No reply. Just gonna hold up a dog, make smart ass comments that not that smart, and say don't swear around my dogs. Like, who's the person that has the mental maturity in this relationship? Because Big Ed is just absolutely showcasing why nobody can take him seriously long term. This is a bad look, bro.
I've only been gone for 1 month, and this house is pig style.
Pig style. I didn't know that was the word, but I like it. Pig style. That is when you choose to live like a pig because you're done with human life. And you're just like, bacon? Yeah, that's what I'm making. And then you just start taking poo-poos in the house because you're a pig.
He cannot be responsible for taking care of anyone, let alone himself.
I can take this out.
Have you been cooking out of this?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about to get heated in this biatch. First of all, we have a little passive aggression between Liz and Big Ed. When Big Ed actually wants to take out the trash and Liz does it, Big Ed just throws a good job at her, and I don't know why they're fighting about taking out garbage. Then Liz's mom talks to Big Ed about like him washing after himself, washing dishes, and he takes this as an insult, and now it's gonna start getting a bit mean.
It's better when you wash it because you've been cooking with slime.
No, I haven't. It was...
He actually stands like one of those characters you spawn into a cutscene, like a custom-made character who shouldn't be there because he's not wearing the same attire. You want it to stand out and it looks funny. Big Ed is like that. He's got like weird sort of stain in the middle of his shirt, like weird tattoos that you'd only place on custom characters. He takes way too long to reply. Like, she's like, is this what you cook with? And he's like, yeah, it's awesome. I cook with that every single day. Day-o. Me say day-o.
Ed, it's just been you. How is there so much trash everywhere?
The furthest thing from my mind was for me to clean the house for Liz.
Yes, but bro, you've been living there. If not for her, do it for yourself. If you are angry at your girlfriend, do you not take a bath for like days? You're like, I will never do that for you. Do it for yourself, maybe. Maybe you want to be clean some days. What kind of human being is like, I'm doing this as a protest. I'm gonna live in absolute filth, so my ex-wife has to come see it, and then she'll see how drunk I am. Is that really a thing?
Generally, I'm very neat. I'm waiting for Liz to get her stuff out, and then I'm having a professional crew come in, and I want them to cleanse the whole house.
Why would you say it like that? I'm gonna cleanse the house. Is she a demon? Are you exorcising this bitch out of there? Holy, I've never heard someone say like, I'm just waiting until that person leaves the house so I can cleanse it with holy water and then burn that shit to the ground. Because nobody would want to live in a house that Liz lives in. Ugh. Why? What has happened between these two? It feels like there is some information that I am missing. Wow. That's wild.
Here comes her mom and her attacking me, and I'm just gonna keep my mouth closed. I just want her stuff out and for her to move on.
Yeah, the passive man is being passive. Look, I don't know what to tell you. This dude is just, he's about to unload. And I don't mean like that, sorry.
It's none of your business.
Liz, actually it is.
No, it's not. Just stop.
You don't pay rent.
I do pay rent.
Your rent was due on the 1st. You have not paid me.
Okay. So this is what happens when people fight. This is just part of life. It's very unfortunate. Sometimes it's like, damn, when you go into a house with someone, you have an agreement, then suddenly you and that person are not on such good terms. And this is why it makes me a bit scared in today's society to have a house with someone other than your family. Actually, you know what? Even your family sometimes. It's just very scary. But having a house with Big Ed is like living on an earthquake. I don't just mean like because physically, mentally is what I was going for. I guess both would work.
Told me, get my stuff out or pay the rent.
You haven't told me.
I have the screenshots. I have the screenshots. Don't test.
These two are going to go into real estate together. At the start of the season, they were going to go into real estate together. Imagine these two selling this house, being like, it's a bedroom for two, but one fat man can sleep there, I guess. It also has a toilet where you can shit in for 5 to 6 hours. Isn't that right? Anyway, I would sell you this house, but my frog-like ex-husband said that it is not for sale.
I handled it, so don't throw rent in my face.
Okay, stop. So your stuff means your furniture, right?
It's her stuff,
Can you listen, Ed? I said everything will be out by the 9th.
Okay, so that is a thing. They're fighting. A fighting is happening between the two, loud voices, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, Big Ed has nothing to say, and he wanted to handle it maturely. He said, amicable, handle this maturely. For no reason unprovoked, this man then turns his attention towards Liz's mother and how she is a bad mother for the way that she raised Liz, which is a bridge too far. And even for you, Big Ed, this is stooping low, man.
Hey, Mom, I didn't expect 2 for the price of 1, I'm gonna be told.
Well, maybe you should have been a man.
Well, maybe you should have done a better job raising your daughter.
You see what I mean? Ooh, white flag. Someone has to take care of that. Damn. And I know that she said maybe you should have been a man first, but I feel like he was sitting there being very passive. I don't know if anybody deserves any. I feel like nobody should be talking to people like this. We should all calm down before we say some stuff we don't mean. But we're gonna be saying some stuff we don't mean. And guess what? It's gonna be mean.
Oh, I did a fantastic job raising my daughter. That's why you're
sure have.
Get out of our face, Ed. Please let us pack.
That's why you abandoned her.
Get out.
Woo! God damn, Big Ed. I did not know he had that in the ammo bank. As soon as he looked at the mom, he was like calculating like responses.
That's why you were never there, huh? Yeah, took care of her. More like took care of your own needs, Mom. Yeah, gluttonous person. You just left. You're just trying to chase some ding-dong, huh? Trying to chase those glizzies, huh? And you left your daughter all alone for some horrible, ugly man to scoop her up. You did this. You did this.
Out. That's why you abandoned your kid too? Just
Oh, shit.
Mom, stop. Just get out, Ed.
That was a very delayed reaction, but she got stunned. This is like Pokemon or something, like when you paralyze something. It's just, ooh, and then she slowly opened her mouth. That was like a delayed gasp. Wow, never seen that before.
You want to be mean to me, I'm going to throw back.
He's just gonna keep doing it. Just let him have his moment. That's why his daughter doesn't talk to him.
Ooh, wow, okay. We're throwing some haymakers today. As he's leaving, Liz is like, that's why his daughter doesn't talk to him. That's 2 of them. 2 abandoned relationship remarks from 2 different people. That's crazy. Wow. Jeez. So glad Riley isn't here. But she might want to watch the show, and this will be very sad for her. So a great example you 2 are setting for a wonderful kid. Really. Good work, guys.
Who the hell does that son of a bitch think he is to question me about my raising my child? And
Back with the Italian.
Who is that? This son of a bitch. What does the big head want with my daughter? I am a good father. I mean mother. He's a motherfucker.
there are no words, written, spoken, ancient, or any language that may come in the future that can describe that son of a bitch.
I think you described him perfectly, actually, and those words came from the present. But that's nice to know that she thinks no words from the future, past, or present could describe that son of a bitch. That's very good. That's poetically spoken, honestly. It's wrong, but really poetic, so that's good. Big Ed then spills his vomit. That's what I think it is. I mean, he put vomited fruit in a cup, and then it's now on the floor. So that happened.
I knew that was gonna happen.
And then Big Ed starts cleaning up his poo-poo, and Liz starts crying again. So we once again relive the hits before we dip. Liz crying, Big Ed doing some stupid shit. That's basically how this has gone in a nutshell. If this is your first video and last, consequently, that's all you need to know about these two.
He is going to die.
Oh, that is Mama Liz. Damn, I guess that's a fact.
A very, very lonely old man.
Oh, okay. She took a very liberal pause there. He is going to die. Because he is not going to actually have enough food because nobody's going to cook it for him, okay?
And he's going to spend the rest of his eternal life in purgatory hell.
Jesus Christ. In his eternal life? Are we adding to the Big Ed lore? He's gonna die a lonely man and then live his eternal life in purgatory hell. Purgatory, different place to hell. And he's eternally going to live there. A place that you have to die to get to, but he's gonna live there. Okay. We're gonna have to break that one down. I didn't know she wrote for Game of Thrones, but here we are.
When you feel an itch.
So then Liz goes to other rooms to cry because she's afraid that if she only cries in one room, the other rooms will get sad and they might cry. Big Ed stands fatly at a door, and here we are.
Okay. Take as much time as you need. It's okay. Let it out. Let it out.
Her name is Patty. Big Ed, Patty. Big Ed, Patty Liz. Patty, Petty, Big Ed. I got it. In my head, I was like, that's Big Ed 2.0. Now I know.
I am definitely trying to keep my composure with Ed right now. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see him again. So I know I have to say goodbye to him.
Girl, you should be crying tears of joy. 3 years of pure pain, nothing but weird reactions. You actually are associated with someone who people now think like you're part of the problem. Man, has been nothing but a toxicity in your life. I don't know if I can even count the good times you had on one hand, and I'm sure you had some. I'm not denying that. But man, the amount of pain that he's offered you that I've seen on camera, I can only assume more has happened off camera. You should be crying tears of joy.
I just want to get my stuff out and leave. I don't know how you go from loving someone so much to just wishing that they didn't even exist.
Oh, you just explained relationships or 16-year-olds. Yeah, that's how that works. Everyone in high school, I love her so much, I'm gonna marry her. Next day, I wish she wasn't around. That's how it is. Love, very strong emotion, isn't it? It's a beautiful thing. Also, a very heartbreaking thing when you don't get what you want. I feel very sorry for her. I can't believe that she chose Big Ed, and I really think she deserves better. But hey, sometimes it's a bit hard to let go, but once you do, you realize just how much better things can be.
I understand why Liz is pissed off at me. Okay, I canceled the wedding.
What the hell day is this for Big Ed? I go to the gym, I make a vomit shake, I spill that, I clean it up, now I'm doing work, I'm doing emails, I'm messaging the company to check how to get the stain out of my carpet.
For her to come in with her mom and just fly off the handle, this is the main reason why I ended our relationship.
That's a crazy neckline, bro. I shouldn't laugh. How, you imagine him sitting in a chair and he like looks at the barber, he's like, line me up, and the barber's like, where?
We spend most of our time fighting or mad at each other, and it's just, that's not a relationship. It's not healthy for anyone.
Yes, absolutely, Big Ed. It's not healthy to fight with someone so many times. It's not healthy to be in a relationship where you break up 21 times. None of that is healthy. And if you guys could have just realized that years ago, it wouldn't have just saved us trouble, but it would have saved you guys detrimental trauma that you might be facing in future relationships if you don't fix these issues. And I'm probably speaking more to Big Ed than Liz, knowing that right now, I want to tell you something at the end of this video that might be pretty nice. But Big Ed, you got to fix that, dude.
Oh, thank you. Just for scheduling, so when would you like your movers to come?
I already have it scheduled. They're coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay.
So after everything sort of settles down, Big Ed and Liz have a final conversation. She hands Big Ed the keys and they discuss a few things, and it's time for them to say their final goodbyes.
I'm sorry I blew up at your mom, but she was coming at me.
Doesn't matter, Ed. You need to learn how to talk to women, period. Doesn't matter who comes at you.
Well,
just know.
that's hearsay.
Objection.
Objection sustained.
We're not in a courtroom, dude. It's That's not hearsay. We caught it on camera. That's evidence. So, sustained. By the way, this is a classic example of like egotistical behavior when you say something like I'm sorry and then follow it up with a sentence like but I'm sorry, I'm trying to take accountability, and then completely erase that accountability by saying something that would then comfort or blanket you. I'm sorry, but she's a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like that stuff that you're saying after it pretty much negates everything that you said before, and you turn yourself into someone who's just as culpable or guilty as you were before. It's a tendency that people have to really fix, and most people who have that have this inflated ego and sense of self-being that they don't really understand that they're the cause of these issues. And I don't know if Big Ed realizes that. And the sad part is the older you get and the more nobody tells you, the less you realize it's you creating those problems, and you wonder why you have really bad relationships with people. The problem is you, Genevieve.
For your apology, there's no excuse. Own it.
Imagine Geneviève's watching this. She's like, oh,
what do you say fuck me for?
You've done it. You don't talk to women that way, period.
Okay, your mom wasn't being a woman. She was being a...
Just
How
stop.
did I embarrass?
Stop.
Your mom wasn't being a woman. She was being a warthog, okay? She was like Timon and Pumbaa, okay? Do you understand? She was like the Grumps, all right? I'm sorry. You give me a Woody. I call you Buzz Lightyear because you give me a Woody. Your mom is like the Piggy. So.
Don't make excuses.
Got it. Fine. I have a request from you.
You don't get no requests, Ed.
I want you to learn from this experience.
You learn from it.
Well, I said this episode was about him being petty, but honestly, this episode could have been about Big Ed's manipulation. And hey, honestly, I might do one deep dive when everything's over, just trying to document the whole process of this man's inability to actually understand what is wrong with himself, because he has messed up every relationship, and I've watched it. This is a classic example. Imagine breaking up with someone and they say,
Look, I want you to learn from this.
when they're the ones ending it and they're the problem. That's crazy. That's wild.
I want you to
You
learn.
learn from it.
I want you to
I've already learned.
Have you? I'm worried about your next relationship. I want you to be happy.
Brother, I'm worried about your next relationship. This is so manipulative. This is almost as if he's trying to put strings on her and pull her like a puppet. That is the most manipulative sentence I've heard. I want you to be happy in your next relationship and learn from this one. What are you, a therapist now? Wow. What kind of an ego does someone have to think that after a relationship ends, they have any say in that person's life? Once it ends, you're done. No.
If you don't change, you're never going to be happy.
If I don't change.
Correct.
If I don't change.
You don't
Says the one who can't talk to a woman.
Give me advice.
You know, I'm gonna be fine.
Oh, getting advice with Big Ed on relationships? Kinda like getting advice from The Rock on how to have hair. I don't think really that that's a thing, Big Ed. That's really not. Why is that something that you would say to someone? Relationship advice from Big Ed? Good stuff. Good. That's really stupid, bro. Nobody wants your advice.
I do. I'm worried about you. I'm worried that
This isn't
you're never
narcissistic. Stop
gonna,
projecting.
But you're never going to
Ed.
find happiness
Who
unless
said we're talking about a relationship right now?
Absolutely. You know what? Liz hit it on the head there. This is projecting so badly. This is someone being insecure with themselves and throwing it on somebody else so that they do not have to live with themselves in this very moment. Wow. There is not much worse than projecting, because it makes you feel like as a person, you can't even deal with your own issues. Whoa. Way to hit it on the head there.
you didn't learn from this experience.
You didn't learn.
Yeah, you should learn not to be with you, I guess. Yes. I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, anybody could have told you that. Blind people could tell you that. Deaf people. You know what? Any people. Even people. Aliens whose first language is Tagalog could come down and be like, oh, that's Big Ed. I don't fuck with that. So.
I'm trying to say goodbye to you, and you're trying to bring up the next guy that comes into my life?
Well, I tried to apologize for smarting off to your mom, and then you...
No, you didn't. You didn't try to apologize, but it's nice to know that we can look at this in real time and see what Big Ed's perception of something is. He is unwilling to take any accountability, and if he does, it comes with a caveat that someone else was doing X, Y, and Z first. He is only ever right and defends himself. He is a perfect man, and that is why he has been married for so many years. His daughter loves him, and he has never ever had any issues with the ladies. He's also 6'10", full of hair, and definitely has a neck.
But then you had excuses.
You don't know how to talk to women.
You don't.
You don't know
We
how
have
to talk.
excuses. You don't even know how to talk to me.
That's a really good impression of someone that I'm not sure who is. Is that supposed to be Liz? I'm really glad you're working on your stand-up comedy, Big Ed. That's the next comedian I want to see.
Why don't
You
you
don't
just...
know how to talk to men.
You're not a man, Ed. You're a child.
Woo! Agreed though. You alley-ooped that to her and she slam dunked it like she's LeBron James and her nuts were in your face. So you got teabagged by LeBron.
Have a nice life.
Ed, I literally just wanted to save up.
And you didn't.
No!
It's like the Jerry Springer show, but like in a house. That would have been a concept. Honestly, they should have took knives out of the kitchen, just had spoons, and been like, let's have the show in a house and see what happens. They probably should bring Jerry Springer back and just put YouTubers on there. I think many of them would have fights.
Wasn't the first time I heard that.
He can't listen to anything.
Unsurprisingly, this final conversation ends in another fight because of course it does. Big Ed is just unwilling to be mature on the situation. Liz, for the most part, was trying to remain normal, but her emotions are high-strung, and she is obviously not taking this well. It seems like she's very much more invested in this relationship than Big Ed. Unfortunately, it leads to her storming out and not getting the reaction or response that she wanted.
This could definitely be the last time that I ever see him in person.
Could be. Oh, okay. All right. It should be, right? It should be the last time. You gave him the keys. The only thing you didn't do is give him the finger. You know what? You can do that over the phone, okay? Are you going to see him again? Please don't. Oh, why would you say could? I thought this was it. We might have to be back, guys.
I definitely feel like I deserve to be loved without the constant fear of being left behind.
Everyone does, Liz. Everyone deserves to be loved correctly and wonderfully. And if someone isn't doing that for you, there is someone else who will. 7 billion. Bet on yourself. You're good enough.
I don't even know if I'm gonna trust love. I feel good for 1 minute, but it's still in the back of my head that it's never gonna work.
No, don't let this man do that. Sis, Yas, Queen, Baby Gronk, Gen Z, Ewing, ... for real, Daddy. I don't know why I'm trying to talk. She's like older than me. Just stop. Okay, Big Ed is he's a rare person. And I don't mean that in a good way in the sense that he's probably an outlier in the data pool here. To love someone is to stand for discipline. That's the outfit. And to love someone is to truly love someone is to allow yourself to be hurt by that person because you love them so much that you still carry on with them despite that. If you see this as too much ever, then you probably don't love that person, and it doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. It's tough in the moment, I know, but it's Big Ed.
Moments like this make me wish that I've never, ever met Ed.
Just moments like this? Because I feel like most moments could, right, guys? Most moments, like ever since you met him, I was wishing you didn't. Okay, she can't hear me, but like, really, Liz? Just hoping.
Why do I have to learn something?
Because he's Big Ed, and he won't learn anything. There's not much going on in that head of his. He's next up. Because of his neck.
I wanted him to know that, like, I'm still sad that it's happening. He's such a dick for the way that he handled everything. I didn't deserve that.
Liz starts crying again, and this time she doubles up by crying in the car and in the interview, which takes place after the car. So she's really good at crying.
The heart is trying to say goodbye. His is not there.
Then she says some gangster shit like, my heart is trying to say goodbye, but his is not there. You should sell that lyric to Ariana Grande or something. That's worth something. And then we have this delightful scene of Big Ed peering out the window like he's in the next Home Alone, but the kid is all grown the fuck up. He's 40-year-old Macaulay Culkin, and his parents are gone, and they're like old parents, and they're like,
get out the house, kid. Jesus Christ, get a job.
And he's just peering out the window waiting for them to attack him. Home Alone 8. Timmy, get the fuck out the house. Jesus. Can you get a mortgage, Timmy?
I love Liz. I'll always love her. She changed my life in many good ways. I tried to give her that too, but she wouldn't accept it. Liz is a good person.
All of this is like the end credits for a nothing movie. It's like the Hallmark movie. He just says some random, very general stuff. I'll always love her. I tried to give her the best I could, but it wasn't enough. Bro, you're getting AI to write these. This is ridiculous.
The love was real, but I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's better to have to start over than to be in the wrong relationship.
So Big Ed correctly says it's better to start over than to be in the wrong relationship, and that's how he felt. A simple conversation, something that didn't involve all of this, would have been much better. But I gotta say, the worst part about all this by far is, imagine this is the last time you're talking to someone who you've loved for so long, and they see you and you're wearing a singlet. Bruh, that's the worst way to have someone have a last impression of you. You want to look really good. This dude looks like he drooled on his shirt. He couldn't even try. Bro, she's gonna forget about you. Liz then backs out the driveway and leaves, and Big Ed watches her, ending this segment.
Finally.
Now, I told you I have something to say. If you are sad about Liz, all you have to do is go and check her Instagram and see that she is happily involved with a new man, and it is not Big Ed. If you look at Big Ed's page, it seems like a cry for help. I don't know where things are gonna go, but as my knowledge is so limited on the situation, I don't know if we're gonna see another episode. 90 Day Fiancé has been like talking about these two less and less, so I'm trying to give you guys like episodes whenever I see them. I can't promise that this is the last episode, unfortunately, so I will say there might be one more, and I might even do a deep dive on Big Ed at some point in the future, but we're really close to the end. I'm edging you guys legally and consensually over a certain age. The point is, if you're ever in one of these relationships where you find yourself breaking up more times than you can count on your fingers, it's probably not worth it. You know, life is short. Everyone wants to be happy. It doesn't have to be this hard, and it shouldn't. There's only one thing that should be hard. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm very sick. Please pray for me and also subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna clear my nose, and I hope to see you on the next one. I really hope so. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I never thought I'd be saying these words again for like the 18th time, Dane. It's 90 Day Fiancé with Big Ed. Woo! We got the tell-all from this season, and they had the great idea to put everyone in the same house for the tell-all. Just move them all in together so they can watch the drama unfold.
What a good idea. Nothing bad.
What a good idea. And so nothing bad can happen in this situation. Last time they had the tell-all, they had like everybody on the stage, and then they had everyone go to like an after party, and they filmed everything there. Now they just got everybody, instead of being in the hotels, like, here's a house. You all have to stay in this house together. But the last time we left Big Ed, him and Liz had split up for the 13th or 14th time. And just looking at social media, Liz already had a new man, and she was perfectly happy, and everything was good. And Big Ed was just out there being Big Ed. So maybe we'll have a little clarification of what's been going on. Oh, I will say, shame on TLC and Discovery. Like, if you have Discovery Plus to watch these things, like we have Discovery Plus to watch these episodes, and you can't watch them there. They're holding out until all the episodes are on television. But it's on this website that we're watching on TLC. It's just weird. What are you guys doing? Yeah. Just having people pay for a subscription and not giving the episodes they want to watch. They have to go other places. Weird. All right, Liz is here though. Hi, girl.
How are you? She's by herself.
I'm so happy to see her coming by herself.
I know. She looks so happy.
Everyone just immediately starts throwing Big Ed under the bus. Like, she's just so happy. She's alone. Oh, wow. Crazy.
No Ed.
Oh, hey, girl. No Ed. Oh.
You, my love.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Jasmine's there, and she summons her with a wave of the hand.
I'm not getting up. You come here. Come here.
The queen. She can't even stand up. You gotta bend over to hug her.
So good. I know. I got rid of like 230 pounds.
Yeah, you look
yes.
She got rid of Big Ed. She lost some weight. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe that's what she's talking about. Maybe that's Big Ed's weight. she got rid of 230 pounds. At first, I was like, that's like a exaggeration. That's a lot of weight. But then that's, yeah, Big Ed and his height and everything. That makes sense. Yeah, she got rid of Big Ed.
Am I the first one to show up?
Yeah.
By myself?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna see Ed around the corner.
The wind will blow him in later.
Yeah. They do that cut right there. I'm surprised Big Ed wasn't around. They just like they cut all the audio. There's no even like background noise. They just muted everything to like try to make an awkward beat. The willing to blow him in. He'll come. He'll be the very last one to arrive. And everyone, as they do in these things, they just start getting sauce. They got the drinks out. They're going at it.
All these other people here, give me drinks, please.
The after breakup glow is unreal and just like amazing.
Fortunately, she has to talk to like Jasmine, who is not all there. She's just got that look in her eye. But Jasmine, she's got some opinions on Big Ed too.
I do believe he's a bad person. And he's ugly in and out. You know? So
she just got there and they're already like, yeah, let's talk all about him. And she's
wow. Liz is like, you guys know I dated this dude, right? Like, you guys know I was gonna like marry him and stuff, right? Like,
everybody's been telling her forever. Yeah, she should know by now.
So when you see him again, how you gonna feel?
I don't know. It's been like 6 months since I've seen
Well, there's another person here the whole time she was talking?
Right, it was
she was
there.
there.
Who are you?
It's a cut. She's back getting all that tea. She's like, Jasmine probably hates her, you know, because she's like, you might be better looking than me. I don't know. Jasmine also walked in. We skipped through it, but she had like a big sash. Of like she's like the queen of something, queen of Latin. I don't remember what it was, but yeah.
Great.
I just think the reality of like him walking through the door, I already want to chuck my shoe at him.
Chuck a shoe at him.
Wow.
Yeah. Go through it all again. Better watch out, Big Ed, though. You know, he's a man of particular taste. He might start grab it, start sniffing it. Liz, I've missed you. How could you leave me?
I don't know, man. Ed's gonna come there a single man.
Oh,
he
yeah,
may pick up, you know, any one of these women. You know what I'm saying? Ed's a
you know, Ed, you know, needs his sugar babies.
This is a happy moment, baby. We're in this Vegas mansion.
Hooray!
Let's get your dream, baby. I got your back, okay?
Thanks, babe.
Oh, yeah. Jasmine's got your back. Didn't this happen? A similar thing happened the last time they got everybody together. It was Angela last time. It's like, I got your back, but then also like straight up attacked her verbally later.
With Liz?
Yeah, with Liz. Or maybe it's Angela and Big Ed. I don't know. Like, there's always like a pair that someone always attaches to them. It's always like the person who also wants some spotlight also attaches themselves to Big Ed and Liz. And I guess this time it may be Jasmine.
I'm very happy, but it's not what I thought 6 months ago, you know.
Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh.
Who's here?
Someone's pulling up. Their ears are burning.
Here?
Ooh, he's been standing outside the door the whole time waiting for his entrance so they can set up the scene.
No more though. Final breakup.
You sure?
Yeah. make that a double.
I love the confidence. Yeah, I'm sure 100% never getting back together. Get me drunk. Gino's always in the background like, man.
Yeah, oh, straight Squidward, bro. Straight Squidward. Like,
disappointed Squidward. Over here by the buff round face happy man. I haven't watched the scene. I don't know who these people are, but he's very buff, but also soft.
How everyone was gonna react about me walking into the house alone, but so far.
Was that like Disney straws?
Disney crazy straws?
Crazy. At least it's not like a well, bachelor party or bachelorette party wieners.
Right.
Still, eventually, I know Ed's gonna show up, and I'm not ready for that.
The interviewer in a bathroom. I wonder if that's like a post. I always like try to piece in the timeline of like when they do these interviews.
Right.
She's in the bathroom. I guess maybe she got drunk and had to go do a wee. You know? They got her. Hey, Big Ed's about to be here. It is darker though. It's got to be. No, it looks like the sun was going down when she arrived too. So it's a bit later.
We've seen each other in 6 months, and now we're
There
going to
he
be
is.
spending the next 4 days together. I really don't know how I'm going to react when I see
He's
him.
here. The man. His hair is. Oh, he's got a new hairdo. Look at it. He let it grow a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. that's what she had when she came in. Miss International something.
Wow.
Big Ed has arrived. The star. Got his merch
With his
already.
merch
He's
out,
ready.
baby.
He's ready to go. Got his Crocs on. My man.
What the hell is going on in here?
What an edit. I love that. Everybody's talking. All of a sudden, Ed walks in. Everyone stops and puts on a sad face.
Oh man, I wonder what they're drinking. I don't know. They took the label off of the Diet Coke. I can tell from the freaking. Either it's Diet Coke or root beer, one of the two.
Ed's here. Welcome to the chaos.
Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing? Nice to meet you.
Like how you made this big entry, like everybody be like, "Hey, Big Ed," but everybody was like, someone was like, "Ed's here." Like they added the audio afterwards. Yeah, Ed's here.
What's up, Ed? Hi, buddy.
I'm sure his I'm sure everybody already knows about Big Ed because he's always causing trouble in the tell-alls, right?
True. I wonder if him and Gino gonna get into it. Oh! My new fight interest.
Be Patrick and Squidward fighting it out.
Una amiga.
My bro.
Oh yeah, you gotta come in there and give her like the headbutt, you know? Headbutt, friendly headbutt. How are you doing? A hug or something.
Yay.
Oh, what is this?
Is he crying?
She's just like staring at him.
She's like, what is he doing? Is Ed crying right now?
I don't know. Just Jasmine's killing me right now. The way she's like, what the?
Yeah.
He is crying.
Wow.
He is crying. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. Oh, their tearful reunion.
What the heck is going on? And then he just walks over and starts crying, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, Big Ed. Liz is already throwing Big Ed under the bus too. Like she asked him if he grew. He like grew up.
No. Yeah.
Oh, wipe his tears. Get your hands off his face.
Sorry.
The look from Jasmine.
He shows up. I don't know which one.
Oh.
I hope he shows up. That would be great.
That would be
fantastic.
nice.
Oh, that'd be so good if they bring him in later.
It's nice to meet you, Ed.
Yeah, Big Ed.
Nice to meet you.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I've walked in, made it all about me, and I'm. Oh, you got a nice new hairdo. You know, nice hairdo, Ed. Looking good.
And how are you doing?
Hi.
Good to see you.
I don't like hugging.
Okay, all right, good. I don't either. All right.
Yes.
She's like, yeah, don't touch me. Yeah.
I've hugged everybody else here, but you, buddy.
Yeah, don't touch me. He doesn't like hugging either, though. It's fine. Yeah.
You should give me a hug.
Oh! Oh! I knew it! I knew it!
Man's instigating immediately.
Already? I like that
She's just
guy.
staring at him like, bruh.
I was like, she's lying, sir. I hugged her. I did.
If he would have just showed up early, he could have had the whole party against Liz, you know? Or
That's
probably
true.
not, but you know.
He could have tried.
Whoever shows up first could have tried.
Why do you think he got so emotional? Why do you think he was crying?
Gosh, wait, I want the tea because I saw this.
That's why we're here.
Everyone immediately goes to Liz like, hey.
What's his deal?
Tears? You kidding me?
You'll do a shot
Of this? Okay.
of anything.
Yeah, okay. Okay, got it.
Big Ed's hovering right now.
Yeah.
He's kind of being around Liz, you know?
Here's the.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Wow.
Here's yeah.
Good stuff. Here we go.
You got it, Ed? You okay?
Oh my God.
You okay?
He's gonna cry again.
No
We're
way,
watching.
dude.
He's on the edge. He's got that bead of sweat on his forehead. He's like, is that a man drink? Ah.
I don't miss San Diego. Isn't that weird?
You know what I love?
What?
Is you just come in here and just being center of attention, talk.
She's already just sick of him. She's already like, oh yeah, oh, you know I love you. Just come in here and make it about yourself. What do you want him to do, Liz? What do you want him to do? Come in here and be like, rip his shirt. Oh, I'm so sorry, please. I'm not really too sure what she's expecting from Big Ed right now. Big Ed's doing exactly what I'd expect him to do at this moment.
Let me just be the diva. Yeah, Liz, you're great. Wow, you look beautiful. Nice to see you. Like, yeah.
How dare you make it about you, Ed, and not about me? I guess I'm supposed to be like, yeah, Liz, yeah, you're standing up for yourself and all that, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, okay, it's a bit of iron. I mean, yeah, I guess. Hey, how are you doing? He didn't hug you and cry, so
yeah,
that's gotta count for something, right? I guess for the people who haven't watched me watch Big Ed before, I'm really not on either one of their sides. Like I've always just wanted this relationship to be over with because it's just such a farce, you know. So I was like, yeah, good for Liz, but she's sometimes just as bad as Big Ed is, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
You look great. I do miss you.
She gonna cry now too?
Well, it's not just about Big Ed if she can cry too, right?
She had like a. She's got a new dude. I don't know.
Right.
She cried about like.
It's the hair. The hair is like bringing her back,
It's
bro.
he's got the new hair. It's
I'm
doing it for her,
telling you.
man. She's
It's like the second I'm with you, it's like we're back to our old self.
just can't quit you. We're back to our old selves again. What is it?
Make it 15. Hashtag make it 15.
I mean, they're acting like it's weird that they've spent so much time together that when they're back around each other again, they're like kind of fall back into like, I guess, being comfortable.
Right.
It's like, yeah, obviously you're going to. You have your negative feelings toward each other, but you're still going to have that same familiarity. Yeah, that's not weird at all. Like, but be adults about it and don't make it anything more than it is. Please.
Please.
Big Ed, cry some more. I'm so sorry. Don't do that. If you fake cry, I'm going to have to fake cry. Big Ed is better at fake crying than Liz is.
That's true.
She has trouble squeezing them tears out. She tries, but yeah, breathe. Come on, squeeze them out.
I don't know what to think about Ed's reaction. He crying. Is it crocodile?
Crocodile. Yes,
yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Like Big Ed does a thing to where he like sits there and he like kind of like and just like forces tears out and he like look up and like try to make him fall. And Liz also does a thing to where she kind of makes a face and like starts blinking hard, but half the time there's like no tears, but she's like crying.
And then she squeezes.
Sometimes
she squeezes. She rubs under her eyes to try to like push it out.
Sometimes the tears may be real, but I don't know. I've never bought into this relationship. Nah.
Did that to gain some sympathy because he might scare that?
He might be really sensitive too. Or he might just be trying to get laid while he's here.
This dude over here, I don't know. He's just.
I like that guy. Who is that guy?
Gino's like, maybe he's
Gino's
sensitive. He's
scared
like,
of
maybe
him.
he's trying to get laid.
How are you feeling about the tell-all? I'm here to support you. I want you to know that. I want the world to see a different Ed.
That's what I want to.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not the different Ed tell-all thing again. This is the third. This is like
Here we go.
the fourth time. He's a new
rebranding. Here we go.
Rebrand him again.
I'm different now. I'm
He's got a slightly different hairdo.
Yeah, bro.
He's going to therapy, all right? He's different. He's here to support. Remember that. It's going to be important, I'm sure. That's going to come back. He's here to support Liz.
At the last tell-all. That's what I wanted at the last resort.
I know, but in my defense,
Just stop.
In my defense, no. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or have sex with Jasmine. Why aren't you sleeping with Jasmine?
So it goes on the next day after everyone gets there, and they're going to do the tell-all to where they're actually sitting on the stage and answering the questions. And they got Gino in his hat and
Okay. Prestige.
yeah, he's looking good. Him and Jasmine are having more problems as usual. It is what it is. Angela's not around. She's going to show up eventually, and I don't know, be Angela.
Oh, that's Micah.
Michael shows up, Dane. Oh my gosh.
What?
He's alive. He's real. Angela didn't murder him.
He's not just on the TV screen. That's crazy.
He's actually there. Oh no. When that freaking monster shows up, there she is, guys. like a video game villain.
hello.
Hi, Ed.
How you doing, sweetie?
I'm all right. How you been?
Good.
Yeah, they're best friends. Big Guy's got to come talk to her. He's got his blue suit on. She's trying to get her makeup done. Like, yeah, what do you want?
We got a major verbally throwdown. Like, I never seen him like this. That's why we go to the house last night.
Oh man, no! They got into a fight. What? Oh my gosh!
Not Angela.
This is what the tell-all just used to be. It just used to be just this.
Right.
But there was so much drama happening backstage that they had to, extend it. I guess. Dressed up. Big Ed's got his blue suit on, his white, his white V-neck shirt. It's doing his best,
What is called a V-shirt for him? All right, just a...
Liz is rocking that look, which I call like the rocks and socks. You know, it's just kind of got the boobs just.
The rocks and socks.
It's a look. You know, they're doing their thing.
Not seeing you or speaking to you for 6 months, I was a mess. You know, I really didn't sleep last night.
Just look at everybody's face every time he speaks. Someone's like, "Get out of here, Ed."
Would you say that you're embracing the bachelor life now?
Not really. I'm actually back at church. I help usher on every Sunday.
Dane!
He's rebranding. He's rebranding again. How do we always get this?
Leave the therapy behind. Ed's found Jesus. He's found religion. He is a new man. This is a Sunday best right here that he's got on. It all makes sense.
Having a relationship for me right now is probably the furthest thing from my mind.
It's just someone's always got an eyebrow. Whatever. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, like in the editing, but everybody's like, I like to imagine that it's real. Like, I'm not dating anyone. Yeah, we'll see, Ed. We'll see.
You were on a dating app within 1 month of me leaving.
He's back on the maps. Hey, this is the last tell-all. The last tell-all, they brought Rose back from like the dating app. Like,
They literally brought Rose back, dude.
It was super fake, but you know, they brought this storyline up before. Like, there's no way Rose could be like, oh yeah, Ed's been trying to get with me and I'm talking to him. No way. That's the only time they ever talked about that too during that tell-all. It's like the first, like, Rose was the first relationship Big Ed had on this show, and it was awful. Like, it was terrible. He just talked terrible to her. But then they brought her back like 3 seasons later to be like, yeah, Big Ed's been trying to get with me. Yeah, okay. And then you never heard from her again. She's just she's gone. That story, that was in. So Big Ed's back on the dating apps. Well, I mean, you know, he ain't trying to date, but it doesn't mean he ain't trying to smash. You know, he's a church deacon now, or whatever he said, usher. Because, you know, that's all they've been, dude, church politics stuff, boy. People in church, they be sinning.
I didn't go on one date with anyone.
But you can't work on yourself if you're trying to put yourself out there. You just always, I want to work on me. I want to be single, and then
just because he's got his profile on the app doesn't mean he's swiping. You know? How does she know? Was she on there swiping? Is she stalking him? What's going on here?
Right. How do you know he was on there? Unless you were there.
Just because Big Ed is on here, that means he's actively trying to do anything. Whatever. There's no evidence of that.
You are such a liar. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is exactly what happened.
So, by the way, Big Ed's here to support Liz.
Yeah, I can tell. He's giving her the best support right now.
Started telling her mom my stuff is spicy. And then...
So they start talking about the Big Ed cooked them tacos. What was it? Taco,
oh gosh, pasta, taco pasta.
Taco pasta, right? And then Liz's daughter says it's too spicy, which brought up the whole fight where they ended their relationship. And I don't know how they can even talk. Like, she looks like she's about to crack up. Talking about like the lamest reason their relationship ended.
I go, Liz, those are bell peppers. You're like, those are jalapenos. You start screaming at me.
What are you leaving out, though? Because this is not about a taco pasta.
So this is what he's bringing up now, the story of like what happened, because they talked about it. I remember watching this episode and they like hinted at those more, but they never elaborated. Right?
Right.
And so now, like, because he mentioned how upset she was, like Liz was, but they never, like, go, he was kind of like in apology mode, or, well, not even apology mode, just kind of like, I'm done with it. And they never talked about it. So, yeah, it's cool to hear it. Then, of course, someone else chimes in, like, why does it matter?
Liz lost her temper. Ed didn't like it, and Ed is trying to make it bigger than what it is.
No.
Liz lost her temper over it.
Ooh, boy, everybody's getting on Ed. Ooh. We guys got no chance.
My sister saw it. I was embarrassed. I hid her temper for 6 months.
Oh, so Big Ed's like, yeah, Liz has got a temper. Oh, man. Which I believe it, but I mean,
yeah, absolutely. I think we all kind of saw that. I mean,
like Big Ed doesn't make Big Ed like a good guy or anything. Yeah, I mean, if I was Liz dating Big Ed, I'd probably have a temper too. You know, to be honest.
I have not heard one piece of accountability that you have taken, Ed. Not one.
So pretty much at this point in the interview, like everybody else here has talked more than Big Ed.
Absolutely.
They're all just throwing him under. They're all like, "Hey, Big Ed, you suck, and you've taken no accountability." And like the dude's barely gotten like 3 sentences out. It seems like.
You guys wonder why we broke up 15, 16 different times? It's because of her temper. That's why I called her.
Ooh, no, Big Ed. Okay, all right, Big Ed. All right, reel it back. You didn't break up 15 times because of Liz's temper. I know one time was because she took a coworker, drove him home, and you were stalking him.
Yeah.
And you got upset.
Not because of taco pasta.
It sounds to me like she overreacted, and if he feels like that happens a lot, the guy made a decision that he didn't want that for his future.
Bam!
He should have talked to her about it.
Who is my man of reason here? I like that guy.
He's playing a dangerous game, Dane. Standing up for Big Ed.
Yeah, in this room, he really is. He might get assassinated. Watch him. Watch out for this man. Protect him.
Another girl was hugging him when I walked in one night, and he's not gonna even own up to it.
So she called Big Ed hugging on some girl. Maybe it was a fan. You know, maybe it's a Big Ed fan.
Oh, yeah.
Hugging up on some girls. Okay.
First of all, there are 3 women.
Also, he was begging me to come
There are
meet him.
3 women hanging all over me. I did not even realize it.
Big Ed had 3 women hanging on him, and he didn't even know, Dane. That's just the life.
You
the
know,
life of Big Ed.
He just thought sugar babies was sugaring. You know, sugar babies go. An inch one go inch. All right, Kenny, an inch one go inch.
Wait, you don't know these women that were hanging all over you so casually?
No.
He said he didn't realize it.
You didn't realize it.
They just need to get on Big Ed's level. Obviously, these guys are they're out there playing T-ball. Big Ed's playing the big leagues. Okay, they just don't understand. They gotta elevate themselves.
Do you think that Ed had an inappropriate relationship with her?
No. Ed's not capable. He couldn't pay another woman enough money to touch him.
No, so what's the problem then?
Oh!
What's the problem then? I don't understand. If he's on Tinder, he's getting a hug in a public place, but he couldn't pay a woman to do anything with him. So what? All right, what's the problem? Big Ed's absolved of all problems.
She's a paid actress, and she didn't get paid well, all at the same time.
It's so good that you didn't end up together.
It's a blessing. I agree. It's a blessing.
I think it's a blessing too.
Oh, it's a blessing. Oh, it's a blessing you guys didn't get together. She's over here looking like... Oh, these guys. So she's got a prom dress on.
But when Ed breaks it off, they're mad at him. You know.
Can you imagine the level of pain and trauma you caused her by that action alone? Okay. Well, emotions were running hot.
Like everybody digs in on Ed, and then it cuts back to him, and he's like moving, and he's loving it, man.
Yeah,
he's loving it.
Smug, he don't care.
Hi, Patty.
Dun dun dun, boy! They bring out Liz's mom.
Oh,
the mom. Wow.
So, Patty, how does it feel seeing Ed today?
It's weird to me they bring the mom out because I don't remember the relationship with Liz and the mom, but I'm pretty sure she was absent because Liz lived with the grandparents.
Yeah.
They talk about how the grandparents raised her in one episode, and so now that like the mom is back around,
they did bring her back for like that last season, and I think just to meet Ed and be mad at Ed with her. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah. So. Yeah. They need like someone on Liz's side, right? Yeah. So they brought the mom in. Through all the other seasons with Liz, like she never said anything good or anything about her mom from what I can remember. And all of a sudden, mom's like here at the tell-all to like confront Big Ed for her.
I still want to kill him.
What?
I don't blame you.
Murder.
I opened my arms, my heart, my home, my family to this person.
So unfortunately, she never watched 90 Day Fiancé before and didn't know that would be a terrible idea.
Right.
His ego, his demons kept getting in the way.
Ed's got demons.
He's possessed.
He's right now the demons they're controlled. His hair is under control right now, but when it gets that flare up, that's when the demons are wild.
Does Liz have a temper?
My daughter can have a temper, yes.
Oh, confirmed.
Oh,
confirmed.
Wow.
Everyone's got a temper. Everyone has a temper.
Right.
Her temper is triggered around Ed because of what he says, what he does, how he treats her. He treats her like crap, like she's a doormat, like she's his punching bag.
Ooh, boy. She's going after Ed. Liz has a temper because of Ed. I believe it.
Patty, the first day I met you, What did you tell me about your daughter?
Oh, here we go. No, it ain't true. It's just, let's go to a different story where I make you look bad. Go for it, Ed.
Emotional problems.
I did
Told
not
me
say
that
she had emotional problems.
You did tell me she had a really bad temper.
No.
And I wish you the best of luck.
No.
Wow. That's probably why we haven't seen Mom the one season. You know what I mean? That's probably why.
Don't you dare sit there and lie.
We said this.
Big Ed's bringing out all the anger in these people.
I think I see where the anger's coming from that Liz has, you know?
You need to slow it down, and you kept trying to destroy her.
The way you talk to a woman is really, really not appropriate. It's not okay.
Look at she's sitting there cussing at Big Ed. And then they're like, the way you talk to the Big Ed.
Oh, man. Here we go.
How dare you? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Big Ed, he cannot win in here.
No.
Do you think it's okay for a woman to tell a man, which is not true, that you have a small penis?
Definitely not.
We're talking about a small penis
We're
that
talking
she did
about a
wrong
lot
by
more.
her.
What?
Huh?
Now we're
Why did this?
I don't know where this conversation's going. All of a sudden they're talking about Ed's small wiener, apparently.
Oh, wow.
I will never deny my love that I've ever had for him. I'll never regret loving him or being in love with him because there is a version of him that nobody else knows.
Oh my God, here we go. Jeez, there's a version of him that nobody ever sees, even me. I don't regret all the decisions, but I kind of do because she was talking about like that. You know, this season that she's wasted all this time on him. That's
Right.
regret, you know?
Yeah.
And I want her to be happy.
I just think it just takes the right person to like lift you up, to be there. It just takes someone special.
Have you found someone special?
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, talk about it. Who you found, Liz? Yeah. Why should
Why are you crying?
It's like, have you found someone special, Liz? Yes, finally. About the realest tears I've seen her ever cry. I was like, I'm free. I'm free.
He just never tears me down, and I'm unable to talk to him inside out. Even
Oh, here we go. She just, I don't know if it's going to make it to the Ed or not, but she just talked about how like Ed he's got a special person on the inside and all. She never regrets loving him. As soon as they bring up the new man, boy, she's like, he's so great. He's so great in comparison. Oh, it's so sad.
the sweetest thing that he said, even coming here today, was please get all the closure you need so you can heal and move on. And who does that?
Someone that loves you the right way.
Who does, like a normal person.
Right.
You know, yeah, you get some closure so you can move on.
Anyone who's actually on your team, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you don't want to date someone and then you'd be talking about like their ex the entire time. You know, you don't want to be Gypsy Rose Blanchard in here.
You're right. Oh my God. I wonder how she'd do on this tell-all.
Oh my God.
Well, Liz has kept her new relationship under wraps.
No, she hasn't. We all know that she's in a new relationship. We
Not
just don't know
even
who it's
close.
with.
She took pictures of
Everybody
body parts,
knows.
but not his face. Congrats.
She took pictures of them wearing rings and holding hands.
We had
for
shoes,
months
we had
now.
pants, we had arms, hands, everything but his face.
We did like 8 months ago. Come on, bring him out here. Let's see him.
Please welcome Jason.
Jason!
Jay! Hi, Jay!
Oh yeah, big smooch right there in front of Big Ed. That's what I'm talking about. Look at him.
Oh,
Look
he
at
said
him.
no
He's
more
just like,
crying. He said no more crying, okay? You don't want to see
Now
that.
he's mad.
You don't want to see that. You don't
Now
go
he's
cry over
mad.
Ed in front of Jason.
Look, they have a whole nother couch off to the side she can go sit on. They were ready for this. Ooh, boy.
After today, you're in the past. We're gonna move forward.
Yeah.
Starting today, you will never disrespect her again. Otherwise, you're gonna have to deal with me.
Yeah. Ooh. He sounded a little scared saying that, but that's all right, you know.
Yeah. Deal with me. All right.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking. Stand up for you, lady. Boy, Big Ed's taking a big breath right here.
Another one.
Another who think they can hang with the great Big Ed.
Have you seen his merch, Jason? Have you seen his merch?
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, all right, little guy. Thank you.
Listen to me.
Buddy, all right, little guy. Fight.
Here we go.
You better deal with the issues or you'll be sitting here just like I am.
We've had arguments, like I just said.
Yeah, Big Ed's over there like, yeah, buddy, you're next. You can be sitting here just like me. but then Ed's gonna be like, I guess Liz is gonna keep me on the show. I always imagine like, because when her and Big Ed split up, they were no longer, and they didn't show up in the season like at all.
Right.
You know. But now they're back. Because I wonder if they're going to put her on some spinoffs too, or if she's just going to like slowly disappear, or if they're going to keep bringing Big Ed back, keep bringing her back, so they can keep like button heads. I think they can probably milk another season or two out of these.
Yeah. Her and her man, see if they make it, and then Big Ed on the last chance at love again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's gonna bring like he's gonna get a new girl, and then that's probably what's gonna happen.
He's only been to Mexico, bro. He can head to different places. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. That's true.
But Jason, listen to me, man to man.
I don't know about man to man, but go ahead, talk. Go ahead.
Oh, this dude wants to fight him.
Yeah, he does. He came here to fight.
Enough with the deal with her issues because everybody has issues.
Exactly.
And it's not just me. He's gonna have his too.
Now that he's out here, I was thinking about that, how Big Ed's kind of, he's just treating Liz as like baggage now. He's like, oh yeah, you're her new man, well, good luck. She's heavy, all right? She's got boy. Yeah. Buckle up, bucko, let me let you know.
Let it go. Shut the up. Simple as that.
Michael's over here like giving good advice. Like, just let her go, move on. And the whole time she's like, shut up. God, I wish they'd kick her off the show, dude. I'm so sick of her. She's so lame.
Honestly, I've seen how she's been so depressed before, and I just don't ever want to see that with her. She literally completes me. Like,
that guy's not real, by the way.
Huh? Who's not real?
I said that guy's not real, by the way. That Jason dude. I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I feel like he's fanboying Liz, right?
Is he a fan?
He might be a fan. Who knows, bro?
He's got to be a fan. I mean, that's like the whole thing of like anybody of any celebrity status dating someone who's not a fan of theirs like doesn't exist, because once they get to know you, they will become a fan. Because if they weren't a fan of you, they wouldn't like you enough to date you.
Right.
You know, not saying they started out as a fan, but as they get to know you, obviously they're going to be a fan, and you're also a fan of them. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
How's the love life with you and Jason? Does Jason have a bigger penis?
Oh man, they're
really going there.
Can you imagine if she said no? Oh, that'd be great.
About the same.
I've never faked it once.
Okay, yes.
It's nice.
Oh, it's nice. Okay, all right, it's nice. All right. But she didn't. She went down to Big Ed history. Okay.
That's right.
Now, is she going down to Jason history? That's why I want to know. He's over here squeezing on Mom's leg too. Boy, ooh.
Yeah.
It is still very early. We've only been together for 4 months.
4 months.
Wow.
I don't know. Maybe they filmed this episode like 3 months ago. It was goddamn
8
was
months,
around.
right?
It was like 7 or 8 months whenever the things were posted online. So timeline.
like I said, you're not going to hurt her anymore. You don't have to worry about her anymore. It's all us now.
She won't hurt me either, so.
There you go, Ed. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, there you go, big
She won't hurt me neither no more, homie. There you go. Slip that in, Ed. I like it. I like it.
The dude's watch is freaking huge. Oh,
Yeah.
boy, I wonder if he's got some money. You know, what kind of watch is that?
That'd probably help.
It's nice.
I mean, she did. She said she met him on or saw him on like a running page. So, you know, he's out there getting his jog. Only rich people jog and like post about it. So that's gotta be real.
That's big facts.
Only rich people got time to worry about their health. You know, come on.
Can I just say one more thing? You're going to purgatory hell.
Oh!
Straight up.
Thank you.
He's going to hell. Now, Ed's going to church. He's Protestant. He's going to ask for forgiveness and everything's going to be okay. It's fine. Come on, Mom.
Well, Jason, Patty, thank you so much for being with us today.
Now go sit back over there by Ed.
Yeah, what are they going to do? She go back there to sit with him or something? What's going to happen? Oh, my God. She's going
Now
back
go
over there to
sit
sit with
over
him
there with
after
Ed.
that?
Now have
Oh, my
nobody
God.
sit
No
with
way. No way. Jesus Christ. Sit her right back beside him.
Now go sit down with Ed. Who won now, Jason?
All right, that is it for that. This is the first part of the tell-all, and
Wow.
who knows what else is going to happen. So you know, we'll cover that too when we can. But hope you guys enjoy that. Leave a comment, leave a like, do all that cool stuff. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Say touch to my friends. I love you. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
I got Ed's back.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Cinnamon Toast Kid, and that's Buff Pro. Welcome back to 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort. Big Ed. This is the last episode where they recommit.
The last chance at
The
love.
last chance at love. Dane, didn't you tell me that you saw something on, was it Instagram or something?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you see?
I saw Liz and Big Ed in Arkansas.
No!
They made it. They do it. They got to.
Spoilers, they're gonna make it? I can't believe it. They moved to Arkansas? Why?
Yeah.
So we'll see what they say to each other and see if it's stupid. Which I hate this so much. Oh, that's right. They just had a fight. Yeah, because Big Annabelle got about punched in the mouth, and she jumped up and tried to take over the team, and he's mad about it. I forgot about this. Oh.
You in the face. You raised my daughter.
Really sucks to have a huge setback right before this big decision.
Yeah, conveniently, right before the big decision, we have this big setback. Wow, hold on to the edge of your seat, folks. You'll never guess what's going to happen next.
Arkansas.
Today is a recommitment ceremony. Ed's behavior does make me question if I want to recommit to him today.
Well, I love the way that Big Ed acted last night's making me question everything. Just last night?
Considering that's how he acts all the time.
That was pretty normal. What do you mean?
So I got Ed a ring more than a year ago. I've never given it to him because the timing never seemed right.
Okay, so she's got a ring that she's been holding on to for over a year that Big Ed knows nothing about, I guess, and it holds no sentimental value to him at all, but it does to her. It's symbolic to her. What's the worst that can happen when she gives it to him? And he goes, oh, thanks, and it breaks her heart.
But I brought it here, hoping that I would give it to him.
He hasn't seemed deserving for over a year. I doubt his time's now.
Yeah, don't. Well, they're engaged, right? Does he not have like his own like engagement ring or wedding band or anything? Or maybe I don't know. How's it work for? I never know this stuff. How's it work for dudes? Do we get a I'm a fiance band or?
I don't think we do, right?
I mean that's part of like the whole, you're the man thing. You put the she's engaged, she's taken, she wears the ring. You nah, right. Whatever. You got sugar babies to worry about.
Not me, dog.
Yeah, you hold on to that ring for a year.
It really sucks that I'm probably not going to be giving it to him.
Well, let's be realistic. You didn't actually have that ring for a year. They brought it out for the episode, so whatever.
Seen Ed change a lot in group therapy and individual therapy, but I definitely thought I would be in a better place.
What is she talking about? Seeing Ed change? He didn't literally change into the leprechaun. He cheated during the group stuff. What do you mean he changed? What?
He jokes around during all of it.
He's really changed.
He literally cheated and tried to win a game at group therapy.
Where's Colt at? Bring him out. He's changed.
I don't think Ed takes our relationship as seriously as I do.
It's because he's changed.
Do I trust in both him and I that we learned something, or do I just trust that it's just done?
You just trust yourself. You keep saying we and us, and Big Ed says me and I. Yeah. The main difference between this whole thing is you just need to think about yourself. Oh, the jacket from the tell-all.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to get it back out.
We're not in a good place. We're getting ready to go to this recommitment ceremony. I hope she's getting ready.
Does Big Ed always wear this black shirt with a hole in it? I swear. Because I always point out the hole.
Yeah. He's rocked it in quite a few videos.
Every day, baby, same shirt.
I want to spend the rest of my life with her. It's just, I get so scared sometimes. But
oh, so scared. You poor baby. Oh God, poor Big Ed.
I get so scared I have to treat her like garbage and only be selfish and think of me.
Just protecting myself. I'm horrified of loving anyone else and them getting attention.
Because in a past life I was somebody that was thrown away.
Oh my God, he's gonna break up his leprechaun.
Oh,
Jesus,
my God, the leprechaun years.
He's got about that
Them
much
heavy metal shoes, bro.
He's got about enough tears in his eyes right now from like a yawn. He's like, crying. Yes.
And then Liz, in my 13 breakups, she's never given up.
13 breakups.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm hoping for the best.
God. was thrown
She's
away.
never given up after 13 times.
I was thrown away in my past life, and I've thrown her away 13 times, and she keeps coming back. I'm just scared. I just don't know.
I don't know if she loves me.
Oh, what was me? I'm so damaged. I need therapy. Ugh. That's why you're here. But instead, they see you the goddamn ghost whisperer. Oh, God. As I'm just skimming through here, looking for like more parts to react to Big Ed Liz, I just keep coming to the realization over and over again that everyone else's stories are a lot more complicated. Like, the most complicated part of Big Ed and Liz's storyline so far is that they had past lives that they relived from the Ghost Whisperer. That's like the big, whoa, you know, he was a leprechaun or something and had some metal shoes and no eyeballs and got thrown away. And Liz, she had past lives where she didn't even, you know, he's her soulmate, but they didn't even date half the time. In her like 30 lives, they dated 15 or whatever it was she said. Like that's their big reveal. Everything else has been the same.
Everyone else has actual drama. These guys are just like
here, Liz, have a ring that you can say you had in your drawer for a year or something. Sure. That's what I'm saying, man. Like we need to go start watching the new season of 90 Day Fiancé, because apparently there's a lot of interesting stories going on in that. Like the Big Ed and Liz one is just tired and old at this point. They got nothing new to talk about. Nothing's going. Bring his daughter in. That'd be some drama.
Yo.
I'm just emotionally done. I'm done. I'm done with this place. I'm done with therapy. I don't know if I'm done with my fiance. I'm just done.
So done. They almost did something. Almost. All they did was take a vacation. God, they've done the least therapy out of anyone.
They literally were drunk the whole time.
Even Angela's had more therapy. Michael's not even there.
Oh my gosh. Mima, I love you.
I'm glad you love it.
Oh my gosh, Angela had this perfectly fitting dress that she brought for her. For Liz.
Wow.
Wow. It's perfect for the recommitment ceremony. Well, they've made up. They're best friends forever now. I don't know if I should talk about the fact that maybe she wears the same size as Angela does or not, but you know what? I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Let's just keep on going. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, Big Ed. Uh-oh.
There he is.
Uh-oh, Big Ed. That jacket doesn't fit quite like it used to, man. Uh-oh. Stop body shaming. Stop. You can't body shame Ed. The only thing that's okay to body shame Ed about is his neck, okay?
I'm nervous. It feels like, am I going to spend the rest of my life with Liz or not? And I pray that she chooses me.
It's his last chance for love.
I hope she chooses Asuelu, dude. I don't know. Did she get to just choose who she wants?
Yeah. Who else is here? Let me get somebody else. I need to see are they going to get in front of each other and recommit? Oh my God, Angela's talking to the.
He's sitting down.
They recommitted. They're the ones that need to not recommit. God dang. Run.
Right.
So Ed and Liz, it's been a journey. It's been ups and downs, new insights, new information, all the things all.
He looks so happy. I wish she would just say no and just crush him.
So, I want you to know.
It's like he's like bowing towards her.
How truly lucky you are to have found such a beautiful catch.
Oh my gosh.
I had to.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he's already starting off with a joke. Yeah, and she's like, okay. Like, I had to do it. I had to. I'm performing.
You are one of the kindest, warmest, and loving women. Mom.
Is she offended? Or is she
I don't know.
Like, he hadn't really said anything nice yet. You were the kindest, most loving woman.
You're making me a better son.
What?
A better father. And a better partner.
Just bring his mom into this? You made me a better son. She's over here like, oh God.
She sunned him, bro. Like, sit down, son. You know?
Your mommy took out of your house. Oh, I remember her. Oh, rip.
Liz, you have never, ever given up on us. Ever.
Hold on a second. As I go back through the articles of Big Ed and Liz's relationship, wasn't there a time when she did give up and was flaming you in interviews and podcasts, and
literally started a petition to get you kicked off the show.
There was a elite conversation, and then your dog died, and then she came back to you for some reason. I'm pretty sure that was a big give up right there, you know? But somehow you got her back again. And then the other 13 times, you know, the 12 times.
And I want to ask you for the very last time.
Oh, yeah, get on a knee.
Will you marry me?
Yeah, oh, so sweet. Tell him no. Tell him no as they replayed that exact same look away hair flip that she did.
Yeah. Will you marry me?
Yeah, oh. Tell him no.
Can I please give you my answer after I speak?
Oh, I screwed that up.
Oh, whoops. I totally forgot.
Yeah, I forgot about you again.
About you were supposed to say what you whoopes.
It's not the big edge. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Forgot you were even here. My bad.
Ed, 3 years ago, we met while you were talking to my daughter at my job.
What? They met while he was talking to her daughter at her job.
A restaurant.
But the clip from how they met that we watched was he was there with a friend, and then she was the waitress.
And
then he started macking on her.
Probably when she came by, like, hey, dude.
Hey, yo, dude. She's like,
why are you talking to my daughter?
She's like 3, dude. Come on, chill out.
You take really good care of Riley, and I see the love that you have for her. But you connect to her in ways that somehow I don't seem to connect to her.
Well, that's because he's got a daughter that's older than you, so he's had a kid before. He knows how to. Oh, God. All right.
Coming here, we have learned about our temperaments and not always being on the same page.
I'm not trying to like just dog on them the entire time, but she's reading it like she didn't actually write this. She's reading it like someone gave it to her.
Communication has gone a lot better, and we have developed more trust between us.
Sounds like a breakup letter for me. I don't know why.
It's probably on purpose, so that we're like, oh God, they're gonna break up. Oh, yeah.
I love you. I will move to Arkansas with you, and I have one more thing for you.
So she's going to Arkansas.
Will you marry me? Oh my God!
How did you get that?
How did she get that? What he said there is, how did you afford that?
He's like, that's where that 7th grade went. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. Got you, Big Ed. She hit him with the Uno reverse card.
I want you to have this ring so you know that I am forever committed to you.
Wow.
Wow. Does it fit? I don't know if it fits.
No, it don't fit.
I don't know if it fits.
I decided to recommit because even though our little tidbit on the...
Because we need another season. We gotta have another season. We gotta recommit. We gotta do it. God.
both set us back.
I don't know why I've ever wanted to see a relationship fail so bad. I want them to be happy, of course, but it's just like...
Right.
It kills me. Just, they need their own spin-off show where they're actually like wholesome and good people. That'd be surprising.
Wow.
No 14th breakup.
No 14th breakup. We'll see next season.
I'm pretty sure there was some betting odds for that, and somebody lost money.
Somebody lost some money. Oh, man. Oh, gross. Oh. Oh. Oh, they're all hammered again. Back to the way they've been the entire season, just absolutely smashed. Look at all these glasses on the table. These guys are drunk as heck.
There's been, fighting and arguments among all of us. But in the end...
Look at that. Look at that. She's barely holding on. She's over there like, brr.
Yeah.
Wow. X-rated. I like it.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's over with. Okay, now, Jesus Christ. Thank you guys very much for watching that. May never recover from that moment my entire life. The saga will continue, apparently. And I have nothing else to add. That's it. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Shows my friends. Love you. See you next time. Bye-bye. And see. Good job, man. You did it.
Can I kiss you?
Don't make it weird.
I won't.
Hey, guess who's back from therapy, everyone? It's your boy. So, after I said goodbye, everyone sent me this video on Instagram, which you should follow, by the way. And they were like, yo, Leo, you should check this out. I did. Went to therapy. No, it's been less than a week. I said I wasn't going to talk about Big Ed. I was done. I said my farewell. And he's back. He's back as soon as the show ended. He proposed to a girl within 24 hours of meeting her. That is insane. That's actual insanity. Yet he did it. People picked the story up and Big Ed is like a mollusk. No. He's like a bacteria that never seems to get away. You just keep flicking him off and he comes back. You guys hear about the story? I feel like I'm skipping the steps here.
Hey big babies, just a quick heads up. My new video just dropped on SideQuest Suvi, and for the first time, I traveled to a new country to explore the abandoned places of Bali, and it was wild. We even took our tour guide, which was awesome, and you can check this out after this video, or whenever you want. We're also so close to being monetized, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everyone who supported the channel. Anyway, back to the Big Ed video.
Anybody who doesn't know, firstly, congrats. Secondly, as soon as the show ended between Big Ed and Liz, they confirmed they were no longer together. Liz is safely with another man. She's doing far better. We ended the season of 90 Day Fiancé. Please tell me more shit about your life that I don't give a fuck about. That's what the season's called. And it was good. I said goodbye. I actually felt emotional. I was gonna be like, this is the last time I bring this knucklehead up. But thy Lord won't let me have that, will he? Within 24 hours after a meet and greet, he meets this girl and then he proposes to her. Not only that, but he proposes with a paperclip and puts the ring on the wrong fucking hand. Big Ed for you, everyone. Big Ed. Now let me show you that video, then I'll show you the interview. And of course, this is not just about the proposal. You want to know what happens afterwards because I think everyone might have a guess. But I would rather you leave your guess down in the comments below and then pat yourself on the back because you're probably right at the end of this video. Oh, okay, let's take a look, right? 90 Day Fiancé star. Star. Oh God, where has that word went to? You know, there was a day and time when Al Pacino was a star of a movie. Now you've got Big Ed being a star. Oh God, I want to be a fucking circle if he's a star. 90 Day Fiancé star Big Ed gets engaged for the 4th time, proposes with paperclip after 24-hour romance. You know, it almost sounds like he proposed to a paperclip, and I would be way happier if he proposed to that 90s paperclip that I kept seeing in movies. That would be hilarious. Unintelligible. That's actually how his audience is, honestly. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Big Ed. I don't know what to say anymore. I am actually disappointed in this man. I have been saying for years I don't actually find him that bad. I think he's a pretty charming fellow, but then every time he does this media stunt stuff, I don't even know what to say. I'm just annoyed, really.